Going to where you've been. There are words I never found before you slipped away, so I send them to the night anyway. I miss you more than these empty rooms, more than the hours after midnight comes. Every corner still remembers you. Every shadow carries something true. The world keeps turning like nothing changed, but my heart still lives inside your name. Sometimes your laughter returns without a sound, like a familiar melody floating through the house. I write your memory across the fogged up glass, then watch it disappear like moments from the past. If the wind could carry one thing from me tonight, it would be the pieces I still cannot hide. I miss you more than these empty rooms, more than the hours after midnight comes. Every corner still remembers you. Every shadow carries something true. The world keeps turning like nothing changed, but my heart still lives inside your name. The years keep moving further down the road, yet somehow every memory still feels close. Maybe some people leave but never truly go. Maybe that's the reason I still hold on. I miss you more than these restless nights, more than the tears I hide from sight. You're gone beyond the reach of my hands, yet somehow you're still part of who I am. And every breath I take still feels the same, like a quiet prayer calling your name. Some days arrive without a warning, leaving shadows where the colors used to stay. And every little step feels heavier than it did yesterday. Say the shape of your worries before they reached your eyes, and carried pieces of your sadness as if they belonged to mine. Whenever you stumble, I try to understand, finding reasons to forgive again and again. Maybe my heart without a simple reason for me to smile. Now I'm searching through old conversations, following traces left behind, trying to understand when your heart changed its mind. Somewhere in the ordinary moments, something slipped away, and neither of us noticed until it was too late. You left without leaving a single thing to hold. Now your silence keeps repeating stories never told. You move beyond the ending like it didn't hurt at all, while I'm still standing where we started, watching memories fall. The people close to you already know the final page, while I'm still rereading chapters, trying to explain how promises once sounded so certain and so real, yet somehow disappeared before they had a chance to heal. Maybe I held on longer than I should have done. Maybe I kept believing when you were already gone. You left without leaving a single thing to hold. Now your silence keeps repeating stories never told. You move beyond the ending like it didn't hurt at all, while I'm still standing where we started, watching memories fall. Sometimes I wonder if I love too hard, or if we built forever from fragile parts. You spoke of all the years ahead like they were ours to keep. Now those dreams drift through the shadows while I lose sleep. You left without leaving, but somehow took everything. Now every room reminds me of what could have been. The music keeps on playing, yet nothing sounds the same. I'm still dancing with the echoes of a love that couldn't stay. If there's one thing I hope remains after all the years have passed, it's knowing that I gave you everything my heart could ask. There were rooms inside my soul I never opened like they belong to me. And somewhere in that devotion, you became my fragility. I could have chosen easier roads, I could have turned away, but love kept asking me to stay, so I stayed. Please don't forget, there was a heart that chose you again and again, through every high and every low. My love was never flawless, but it was always true, and every piece of it was reaching for you. There were nights I hid the damage behind a hopeful smile, trying to keep us standing just a little longer, a little while. You may never know how much I carry silently, because loving you felt easier than explaining what it did to me. And if one day my footsteps fade from the places that we knew, I hope the quiet brings you comfort in ways I never could. Please don't forget, there was a heart that chose you again and again, through every high and every low. My love was never flawless, but it was always true, and every piece of it was reaching for you. When memories visit, I hope they bring the softer scenes, the laughter in between the chaos, the moments no one else had seen, the conversations after midnight, the silence we could understand, the way my eyes would find yours before my words ever can. And if the world grows heavy somewhere further down the line, I hope you find a love that treats your heart with kinder hands, a love that understands you even better than